Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. I have another card where I am playing along with Follow Sketch February. Here is today's sketch. It's by two bluebirds from June of 2022. And this is the final card in my series that I created before I went on vacation. And I'm showing you which paper I used out of the Page Starters collection from Art and Creative, and it was designed by Katie Petite. And so here I'm actually going to create, this is bigger than a regular, what is it, I don't know, the 4.5 by 5.25 size card. So I will probably put this on a larger 5 by 7 sized card base when I get my hands on some. So for now, this is basically, it's just a card front that I will add to a card base at some point, whether I just cut up some 12 by 12 cardstock and create a custom size card, or if I um, do add some additional design to it to get it to a 5 by 7 size card. So let's see, for the sketch, hopefully you can see where I got my inspiration. It's taken from basically the left side where you have that stitch circle. So the butterfly circle represents that, and then the banner is represented by the two border strips that I have cut into a banner. Here I'm showing you my Misty stamping platform that I'm going to use to stamp my sentiment. So I basically just stick your sentiment on there. You close the door, pick up the stamp, and then now using the magnet that your paper will stay down on the bottom side. And so I'm using archival ink in black soot. So you can tell the first time after I put the ink on that it is lighter, and I would like the sentiment to be darker so everything stays in place exactly in the same spot, and you can just keep stamping until you get it to the darkness that you want. And so they're just putting my platform to the side, and now I'm going to start putting things together. So deciding if I want my strips to go all the way to the top or if I'm going to cut them off shorter. And I do end up cutting them shorter, which I think is represented in the sketch as well, that they don't go all the way to the top and to the bottom. And let's see, so using my T-square, make sure I get that on straight. And then I will add the second darker one on there as well. So I have been actually getting some of my branding strips used up as well in various layouts and cards throughout the month. And although I have been creating more branding strips that go in the jar, so I think it's kind of one of those supplies where they just, you use some and you create more. So, but they're fun to work with sometimes. So here is another one of my Grove rub-ons from 49 and Market. As I've mentioned previously, that I did get this rub-on set in my mystery box, the last one that I purchased, and Grove was not my favorite color. I didn't buy anything from that collection, which is kind of rare for me to not buy anything of a collection from 49 and Market, but that just wasn't my color. But when I got it in the box, I kind of challenged myself to find ways to get it used up when I had this particular color palette in any of the papers or products that I was using. So using some foam adhesive there to put that circle butterfly on, and a little bit of liquid adhesive as well. And then I think I do add one butterfly, and then I'm also going to add in the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Chartreuse that I've added to the other color or other cards that I created previously this month with this same collection. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So anyway, this is pretty much going to wrap things up for, I guess, the cards that I've made with this pattern paper. You might see a few more cards throughout the rest of the month or even earlier with different collections. So here are the close-up shots. If you have any questions for me, let me know down below. Otherwise, check out the links below for everybody else playing along with Follow Sketch February, as well as my social media links. So thank you for stopping by. We will see you next time. Bye.